Ginger Rogers and her frequent on-screen film partner Fred Astaire put musicals on the map. They brought a sense of light and happiness in a seemingly drama-fueled Hollywood. It was always Ginger's dream to be on the stage and on the screen, and with the support of her mother, her dreams quickly came true. Ginger Rogers was at the right place at the right time. She was just what Hollywood needed, and she ultimately received an Academy Award in 1941. She started in vaudeville, then Broadway, and finally landed in Hollywood. By 1930, she was very popular on Broadway and acted in a few short films for Paramount at Astoria Studios. After being in 3 Pathé films, Ginger decided to move to Hollywood and begin her Hollywood dream. By that point, she was in her early 20s and had a great resume of being a wonderful dancer and singer. So between 1933 and 1939, Ginger and Fred Astaire united to bring 9 major musical films. Roberta, Swing Time, and Shall We Dance, to name a few. Watching them so elegantly in sync is a pleasure to watch. Ginger was a natural. Her ability to act, dance, sing made her a hot commodity. And on top of that, she was beautiful. And you know what happens when you're the full package. You get pigeonholed into playing the parts you're best at. And on top of that, she kept getting underpaid. She was the star of all her films, yet she was not top billing. Unlike other previous Oscar winners like Mary Pickford or Katharine Hepburn, who asserted their expectations early on, Ginger fought for higher pay and better scripts for a very long time. Luckily, Rogers had her incredibly supportive and business-minded mother every step of the way to help with negotiations and scoring roles. Musicals kind of died out by late 1930s. They were more expensive to produce, and so production companies rather invested in non-musical features. This was actually really good for Rogers' career track, as it was a portal for her to dive into serious roles. And she terminated her long contract with RKO, and that gave Ginger lots of freedom. She secured the main role of Kitty in Kitty Foyle. This dramatic performance was praised and led to Ginger winning the Oscar for Best Actress in 1941, the year the US entered World War II. Can you believe she was up against drama queens like Bette Davis, Katharine Hepburn, Joan Fontaine, and Martha Scott? After this, she went on to headline in more major motion pictures, like Roxy Hart, which was based on the play Chicago stemmed from, Lady in the Dark, Weekend at the Waldorf, and more. The 1940s were Ginger's golden years. In the year of 1942, she was the highest paid actress. That just proved how beneficial it was for Ginger to not be managed by RKO or any other company. As the 1950s rolled in, it was more difficult for Ginger to secure major roles, but nonetheless, her collaborations with other stars like Doris Day, Cary Grant, and Marilyn Monroe kept her in the spotlight in films like Storm Warning, Tide Spot, and Monkey Business, to name a few. Rogers realized the realm of theatre was something worth exploring again, so she spent most of the 1960s doing major West End productions like Hello Dolly, Mame, and Queen Elizabeth II. At the end of the 60s, she was the highest paid performer on West End at that time. Ginger Rogers lived a long and fruitful life. The cherry on top is that she had the chance to direct an off-Broadway musical called Babes in Arms. She was 74 years old. Ginger Rogers' innate sophistication and multi-talent kept her career going for a very long time. Her professionalism, clean living lifestyle, and artistic streak made her very likable and admired. She was definitely the golden girl of Hollywood's golden age.
I have come from a very hard school. I've had to work very hard for what has come to me. If I got a part in a film, it was always a very difficult role. If I've had a dance to do, it's always been a very hard one to do. I've thought so, and other people who have thought so too. But it has not been dropped in my lap like a handful of gold. No, I come from the hard school of learning in this business.